You are welcome to this session. Right here in front of me is Bangkok University Post UTME practice questions, specifically Post UME screening exercise on English language. Instruction: answer all questions. Section 1. Fill in each blank in the passage below with a word that makes the best sense. In the context, select the word from the row that bears the number on the blank. In our word, we find one dash C, an overwhelming variety of different substance. Dash 2 D, from most complicated structures and properties in particular. When we dash 3 examine a living matter, in order to get at the fundamental features of the structure of matter, dash 4 B, we must begin our study with simple substances. At the dash 5, at the start, D, E, we shall consider organic substance, dash 6, such as wood or the skin, dash 7. Their bodies, E, whose structure is intricate, and dash 8. Seems B to be complicated combination of substances. We must consider dash 9. We consider dash 9 similar substances B, such as air, water, oil, or a piece of dash 10 A, metal. Section 2. Instruction: an idiom is in italics in each of the sentences below. Find under each sentence the group of words that gives the meaning nearest to that of the idioms. Question 11. I want to get the matter off my chest once and for all. Option A. Say something I've been anxious to say. B. Remove something from my breast pocket. C. Give serious thoughts to the matter. D. Make a solution clearer. A. Say something I've been anxious to say. Question 12. The farmer puts the cart before the horse by harvesting his crops before building his barn. Option A. Wasted some of his crops. Option B. Did things in the wrong order. Option C, harvested its crops and had nowhere to store them. Option D, was not painstaking farmer. Option E, had no farming experience. C, harvested his crops and had nowhere to store them. Question 13. The shoes she wore to church last Sunday were spick and span. Option A, good but not expensive. B, clean, tidy like new ones. Option C, quite costly. Option D, torn and dirty. Option E, high and narrow. Spike and span means very clean and tidy like new ones. B. Question 13. A word or phrase is in italics in each of the sentences below. From the list given below, each sentence, choose the word or phrase that is nearest in meaning to the word in italic. Question 14. Mary went to the stores yesterday to buy a packet of granulated sugar. Option A, made for tea. Option B, used for baking bread. Option C, very white. Option D, that dissolves easily. Option E, made into grains. Answer E, made into grains. Granulated sugar are white sugar made into grains. E. Question 15. John drained his hot cup of tea at one gulp. Question. Option A, a slow sip. Option B, a bar. C, a drink in a pot. D, a drink without sugar. E, a large mouthful. The answer to that is a large mouthful. A large mouthful. Question 16. Some people have the gift of vision with which they predict future events. Option A, signify. B, announce. C, herald. D, tell. E, prophesy. Answer E, prophesy or prophecy. Section 4. Fill the gap with the most appropriate option. Number 17. Nicholas is dash lazy to prepare food for himself. He always expects others to do it. Option A, 2. B, extremely. C, very. D, too much. Answer B, extremely. Would have suggested that the answer would have been 2. But when we use the intensifier 2 for the adjective, 2 usually comes in form of positive assertion and not negative assertion. But extremely tells us the negative assertion of the statement. That's why we opted for option B and not option A. Question 18. Azu will not be there tonight. He has dash work to do. Option A, quite some. B, rather so much. C, too very much. D, rather too much. Answer, quite some. Would have opted again for option D. But when we again use the intensifier, it is not appropriate to use two seeming intensifiers together when we pretend or rather have rather in the word given. So quite some is much more correct in that we don't know the exact quantity of work Azu will undertake this very night. Question 19. Carrying all those parcels will be dash trouble for you. Option A, quite much. Option B, rather so much. Option C, too very much. Option D, rather too much. D, rather too much. Question 20. There is no more room in the boarding house, though the boy's father is dash prepared to pay the fees. A, rather. B, much. C, quite. D, so. Answer, C, quite.